Toronto, and I am with a Canadian musician who seems to do a bit about everything in music. She also produces her own music. She is very creative, and you might have heard of Yoga in the Nightclub, and if you haven't, check it out. It's on YouTube, you can Google it. Very cool music and yoga combined. How has the internet helped you with your career?
The internet is actually an independent musician's dream. Not only does it allow you to have direct contact in an interpersonal way with your fans, through, as you said, Twitter and such, but also it helps you track where people are listening to your music. So, for example, I've been doing shows more recently in Germany and UK. You could say kind of demographically, well, that's natural because you do electronic dance pop, and that, therefore would be more potentially a culture that's interested in that. But also you can see it through what's happening on MySpace or on the internet, just seeing who's coming to check me out. And so then I can book shows there.
What is your relationship between music and yoga?
It's not really my relationship, in the sense that it's a very ancient relationship. It's a relationship that's thousands of years old, called Nada Yoga or Nada Vidya. And Nada being sound, or Nada Brahman being the name in Sanskrit for God, and God as sound. And it's interesting because, when you look at spiritual traditions, like in the Bible, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word made flesh. So, there's very similar anecdotes and stories in the Hindu scriptures as well about how sound made form. So the yoga tradition of using sound as a mode to basically return to the One is very ancient. Now, I'm not, saying that that's what Yoga in the Nightclub is all about, but certainly I respect that tradition. And as a practicing yogi, I find it a very natural expression, because my yoga practice influences everything that I do, including what I want to sing about, write about, and how I approach life.
What is the I am consciousness? What is that?
From what I understand, that and what I've been seeing in my practice is that each moment is pure consciousness unfolding. Each moment is pure consciousness arising. And in that moment, we have an amazing opportunity to choose whether we're allowing our consciousness to go in what I understand and what we call sort of the positive possibilities, or into the impossibilities. And one is more of an expression of expansion and rooted vitality and possibility. And the other one is really fear and disconnect. And so when you start to meet this moment in a place of possibility, what you begin to experience is this pure consciousness that arises in each moment. And that pure consciousness is the seed, if you will, of I am consciousness. Because I am consciousness, there's no story afterward. It's not I am a singer, I am something in which we identify. So it's again the place of pure possibility. So I am consciousness is that place of pure possibility arising.
So you have a website called positivepossibilities.com, and can you let me know a little bit about that?
Well, what inspires me in each moment is certainly that creative spark, and really to be of service to that creative spark, which is something that everyone has that life force within them. So positivepossibilities.com is a place where I'm bringing together a variety of different projects that serve that creative flow. So we are there's actually a wonderful group of volunteers right now. We get together once a week and we move these projects forward. We're working on getting a meditation center together, an organic farm, and varieties of different projects that are places where people can ultimately learn to be rooted in the positive possibilities.
What inspires you on a daily basis?
I am an avid meditator. I have a sitting meditation practice. I practice 3 hours a day actually, and
Wow.
I sit and I practice. That is something that I found is a fountain of creativity and expansion and possibilities.
And have you always been like this?
Like this in terms of a meditator?
Meditating, spiritual, all that kind of thing, or did it just come together for you one day?
It's been a journey, there's no question about it, but I've always had the inclination. Certainly a Vedic astrologer once looked at my chart and said, you have a very strong relationship with the unseen world. So it's just, I just have that inclination, and it's in my nature, but I know everyone has that potential. And I think it's a question of whether we're watering those seeds within us and we're allowing them to grow.
But this has been The Bean, coming to you for Worldwide Good News with Parvati. And again, check out Yoga in the Nightclub, and she's got a whole bunch of amazing things on her website, which is parvatimusic.com.